Doink, 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 doink.
Hey everybody, Alex here, and welcome to the long-awaited computer building vlog. Many months ago, insert many months, however many months ago it was, I decided to build myself a computer after looking around for a long time for an actual pre-built computer in all the stores that are local to me. I could not find anything decent or high-powered enough to be able to do my streaming, my gaming and editing and all that. I did have a MacBook Pro 2012 laptop, Apple laptop, and it was doing okay, but it wasn't doing well enough. I bought myself computer parts. So I'm going to go through the list of computer parts that I got. I'm going to try and put photos or video stuff that I had recorded up in the background. That's what I'm doing on the green screen, so you guys can see as I go. So in no particular order, I'm just going to mention the different things, and then yeah, I should probably mention where I got it all from. I brought all my stuff from PC Case Gear. It's an online Australian retailer computer part selling place. I brought all my stuff from there. It was easier to do it all in one hit than it was to kind of spread it out over different sites and try and get the best deal, because shipping on it was, if I can have a look at here, $154 to ship all of my parts. Now I got about 16 pieces that I brought all together for $154 delivered to my house. So that, yeah, it gives you an idea. There was like 2 massive boxes. So yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna just read through the parts. Alrighty, so we start off with the Corsair Carbide Air 740 ATX cube case. Now hopefully we're cutting to a nice video of this case here. So this case was $179 Australian. Now this is all Australian pricing. Now I was doing a lot of research and I wanted a case that I could see in, like a window, but I didn't like the half cut ones, and I wanted something big and neat and something that was easy to build in for a first time builder. I've never built a computer before. I wanted something easy. This is what all the reviews said was one of the easier ones. The bigger cases, they've got the split kind of thing where it shows you like the front, and then you got the back for all the hard drives and the cables, and everything kind of gets hidden. So I went with this. It is bloody heavy. It is extremely large, bulky, but I'm happy with it. Random cables. I have no idea what they're for. We have other cables. No idea. Another cable here. Oh, they're fan cables. Got it. Apparently I can install more fans up the top. I got cable management, little rubber things. More cables. Alright. Alright, next up we have the ASUS, I think that's how you pronounce it, ASUS ROG Strix Z270E gaming motherboard. This expensive part was $329 Australian. All of this is Australian, but I'll probably keep saying Australian. This motherboard is a gaming one. I do gaming. I wanted the highest kind of quality computer parts that I could get. Hopefully the higher I got, like the more advanced, more modern, more up-to-date, whatever I got, the longer it will last me before I have to replace anything. So that was my idea behind the thinking. Hopefully that worked. So I went off this motherboard mostly because of the reviews. I had a look on the back. I'm going off like ports that were available at the back, and what ports were available and what I use mostly for monitors and stuff like that, USB plugs and all of that. So this one seemed to have the most of what I needed, so it's what I went with. Next up we have the Corsair RM850x modular 80 plus gold power supply. This is the power supply. Oh, the PSU, or whatever you want to call it. This was $199. This is purely off reviews, and I went for the 850. I was told that if anything less, it was going to have a hard time like powering everything. I could have gone more, but it may have been a bit of an overkill, so I kind of went from like mid-high. This is my research anyway. I should probably put a disclaimer in here. Disclaimer. I'm not a computer expert at all. Like, all the fancy lingo confuses me a lot of the time, so I know what I've done. I know how to follow instructions mostly pretty well, so that's kind of what I did with all of these things. Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1060 Gaming G1 6GB. The word is gone. Graphics card, GPU. Now this one was $399. That's a lot of money for a graphics card. Also of this one I went off basic ports on the back as well. I haven't done any extremely high powered gaming. I've played some Skyrim, I've played some Fallout, some Overwatch, The Sims, and it's kept me going okay for them on like the highest level. So, I don't know. Next up we have the Corsair Hydro Series G100i 240mm liquid CPU cooler. Now, this one I think was purely based off reviews as well. This one was $149. Surprisingly enough, it was the same price that my Microsoft Windows flash drive operating system cost. $149. It's right next to each other. The Corsair, I was looking up CPU coolers, and this one is like an all inbuilt like liquid cooling. It didn't need like extra things and stuff, and it seemed simple. I was told it was like a simple, nice little compact unit, so that's what I got it for. We got the Corsair Vengeance LPX, a heap of numbers, 16GB. It was a 28GB RAM in red, the DDR4. I was going to get glow light up ones, the RGB light LED lights, but they were like a lot more money more, so I went for the cheaper ones. They were $175 for the two of them, and yeah, they were easy, simple to put in. Anyway, I got myself the Intel processor. Let's take a moment to work our way up to the suspenseful what core processor I'm using, because apparently that's like the biggest, and it is the most expensive item on the list, and it's like one of the most, like, you make a decision based around this, I think. Basically that's what a lot of people say. Anyway, we got the Intel Core i7 7700K, and that was a whopping $469. So I sold half my liver for that, or a kidney, or whatever other organ people go for these days. I don't know what organs go well on the black market. Whatever it was, I sold that. This was one of the most scary things to install. I put that in first into the motherboard, and well, there's a video clip of it. I see. Okay, let's... Fuck, I hope this is right. Yes, I am shaking. It's nerve-wracking. I think I did it! Okay. That's in. And then what? Because you've got little tiny, like a dip, and then there's it's got to sit like that. Oh, you can't see that. It's like that. Yes. And then we take the case off. How do we take that off? Oh, just like that. Alright. And then you slide that back down. Like that. Yes? Yes? Is that it? Oh, and then... Now this is where I've read that it can make like a popping, grinding sound. And apparently it's really hard to pop in. And they say that, you know, you can get scared. I'm already scared, guys. Oh, is that right? It is right. I know it's right. Okay. We're done. Part one's done. Ah. Alright, that go together. Can't chuck them out. I've got to keep them. We also got the Kingston SSD now. UV400 120GB SSD. It said that twice. That was $72. That was my, what I was going to put my operating system on. A couple of other things get chucked on there too, normally when I'm not focusing and I've installed something and it just goes on there. Whatever. It's working well. It's tiny, it's small, it looks like one of the ones from a laptop. I'm pretty sure it is one of the ones that they use in their laptops back in the day. And now it's just standard. I don't know. But that was that. And I also got myself a Seagate Barracuda 2GB, oh sorry, Barracuda 2TB. And that was $99. That's the old school, like old schooly hard drive thing. If you know what a hard drive is back in the day, you know what they look like. I got myself an AverMedia C985E live gaming HD light capture card. Now, I was going to get the one with the little button, but they didn't have any in stock. This one's $115.01. But anyways, that is mostly all of on the list. I also got myself the Razer Deathadder chroma RGB gaming mouse. And I'll show you a photo of that. It's a good mouse. I like it. That one was $69. A little expensive for the mouse, but I looked at reviews and these are Razer. It's meant to be really good. Next up, I got the Razer Deathstalker chroma gaming keyboard. Now, I wanted lights. You gotta understand, I wanted lights. I wanted fancy, flashy lights. Because I'm making my first computer. Why the fuck wouldn't I have lights? And, you know, rainbow lights are cool. Anyway, that was $125. I got the one with the, I'm pretty sure they call it chiclet keys. They're the lower profiled keys. They're not the high ones. They're not the super high ones like a standard keyboard. My reasoning behind getting this is because I loved my MacBook Pro, and I still do. It's my like banking computer and my like backup, my phone computer and stuff like that. But I love those keys. I was able to flawlessly almost type on those keyboards, so I wanted something very similar to that in height and everything, and that's why I got that one. Spacing and all that, and yeah, it worked out well. I've sort of worn out part of the wrist guard, like bubbly texture things, from like sitting in one spot gaming. Like my wrist is worn out the keyboard already. I've only had it a few months, but it's a good keyboard. I enjoy using it, I suppose. Can anyone enjoy using a keyboard? It's a keyboard. It's easy to type on. It's good for gaming. It lights up. That was pretty much it. I got a mini HDMI to big HDMI cable for my camera that I'm on right now. The one problem I did have at the very end was the Windows operating system installed perfectly and very quickly, which I was completely surprised about. Authorizing that Windows operating system was a nightmare. I had to write up to tech support, Microsoft whatevers, online that night and ask them what the fuck was going on. I ended up being that the numbers didn't authorize properly and they had to do some random shit, but the person on the other end wanted access to my computer and I refused. I said, you know, give me what I need and I'll put it in, that's fine. They weren't happy with that. I never gave them access. We did end up resolving it like, I don't know, an hour later, and I finally got my computer up and running, but that was annoying. Alrighty, so let's wrap this video up. So I am happy with the skills that I have gained building my computer. Would I build another one? Yes. I do plan on building my mother a computer at some point one day when we've got like money and she works out what she wants to do on it. It'll be a basic computer. The add-ons that I also brought were 5-port USB 3 PCIe adapter card thing that you plug into the back with additional USB ports that were USB 3. So I got that on an eBay special for $35. I did get one locally, but they were the wrong kind. So that kind of sucked, but yeah, same price. Online took me what, 5 days to get it, so that was pretty good. 2 monitors I spent like $180 on. They're just some standard LED LG computer monitor. It's like, I don't know how big they are. 23-inch monitors. 2 of them I do plan on, after months of playing and having the dual monitor setup, which you can probably see right now. I don't know why I'm trying to show you. That's how my monitors sit. I will be ending up getting a bigger monitor in the middle for my main gaming focusing computer, and I'll have these 2 on the sides. So I have a triple monitor setup. Green screen. I got me Turtle Beach streaming microphone. The microphone arm that I spent $10 on eBay for that is already breaking. I got my standard, I don't know what model it is. It's a standard webcam that most YouTubers use it. The C9 something or other. This one. Standard little, yep, focus, nope, anyway. Standard webcam that everyone seems to use. I got myself one of them. I'm pretty sure that is pretty much all I spent towards this computer setup build thing. I also have an elgato that I brought at Christmas time last year, and I use that for my camera live recording thing and alternating between consoles, depends on what one's cooperating at the same time. I enjoyed building. It was informative, kind of annoying at some points. Otherwise, it was mostly pretty simple. It's like Lego, you know, you just like put A to B and you're pretty good. You can't really fuck it up all that badly. And that's good. But yes, so that was my computer build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As I said, I've done this video a couple of times and nothing was working how I wanted it, so here we are. I will have all the information that I just spoke about of my computer build in the description below, and I'm also going to add the main components that people seem to give a fuck about in my main description on my channel, so keep an eye out for that update when I get around to remembering to do it. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please, you know, like, dislike, share, whatever. But until then, guys, be good to people, and I will catch you guys later. See ya!